welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for today's video because we are doing a natural glam makeup tutorial for beginner. It is beginner friendly. I'm going step by step. I'm talking through this video, girl. It was a bit of a challenge to talk and do this makeup, but this is the look. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. If you've been here before, thank you, girl, for clicking on this video. So if you want to see how I got this look and the steps that I took to get it, keep on watching. Hey, so before we get started, I need to put some gloss on my lips. They are super dry. I'm going in with the Juicy by J lip jelly in the shade Let's Be Clear. It's just a clear lip jelly. I talk about this brand all the time here on my channel. You guys need to check them out. So now that our lips are moisturized and hydrating, I usually start with my brows. So usually I come on here with my brows already done. Today they're not done. So I'm going to shout out another brand. This brand is Classy Image Cosmetics. They do have brow pencils and lashes. I will be using the lashes as well today. But this brow pencil is super easy. It is no hassle if you are a beginner. That is what this video is all about, being beginner or just really trying to, you know, advance your makeup. I have it in the shade Dark Coffee and the pencil looks like this. So I'm going to go ahead and speed through this part because I can't talk to you and focus on my brows. So you'll see how I'm going to be using this on my brows. Okay, so brows are done. We'll come back to that. So my face is already moisturized. I am going to go in with a primer, but first we're going to start with the eyes. So usually when you want to start with your makeup, it all depends on you. I know some people start with their foundation, and then some people start with their eyes or eyebrows like myself. To me, when I do my eyebrows and my eyes, it kind of shapes what I'm going for. It even actually helps me decide what type of foundation I'm going for. But since this is a natural glam beginners type of look, you can do what you feel. You know, if you have to use a full coverage foundation or if you want to do more of a glam eyeshadow look, totally up to you. I'm going to use the Morphe Artistry palette in Your True Selfie 15T, and the colors look like this. Really cute palette. So I'm just gonna do some bronzy gold type of looks. Those are like my go-to types of colors. But I'm gonna go in with this Morphe M504 brush, and I'm just gonna take the shade Strike a Pose, which is this natural shade right here. Set that concealer. Although this is a little bit deeper than like your own skin tone, like Flush. I'm gonna mix it with Wake Up like this is like a deeper caramelly color. And I'm actually probably just gonna use this as my crease shade, so I'm gonna bring that up to the crease. I'm gonna go in with this gold shade right here. But I'm just gonna use my finger, the same M504 brush, and just blending those colors together. So this is what it will typically look like. So you could add more if you want. You can keep, you know, spreading the color out on the lid how I am without adding anything else on the brush. But I think I'm just gonna leave it here and just kind of like just make sure that this is blended. You want to make sure your shadow is blended. You don't want to take it up too far. It all depends on your eye lid. I have a more hooded type of eye, so I always bring up my shadow. So before we move on to the face, I am going to put on some lashes. I'm going to put on the Classy Image Cosmetics lashes. These are in the style Date Night. I mentioned these all over on my Instagram, so make sure you are following me on Instagram. But they're like really cute, fluffy, adds enough drama to the eye without doing too much. So lashes are on, and we're going to talk about the face. So before we go into foundation, you have to prime your skin. So it is winter, so my skin is pretty dry when it's winter time. So if you have oily skin, you could possibly change your primer. And if you have dry skin, this could be a perfect one for you. But this is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hydrating Hyaluronic Acid Primer. And I love this primer because it is very much so hydrating, okay? It's like moisturizer. And it also allows my makeup to last too. So for foundation, I'm gonna go in with the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Hydrating Foundation. This stuff is so good. I'm almost done. So I'm trying to use up some of these products as well, but this is a really good foundation, not even gonna lie. And what I like to do is start off, you know, with not that much foundation and then build it up. As opposed to if you go in with too much, then your foundation kind of sits on top of your skin as opposed to looking like it's your own skin. So I start with the small amount, and then if I want to add more coverage, that's when I just build it up. But I have this ColourPop foundation in the shade Medium Dark 147. I did do a video on this. I'll put it in the description box or pop up on the screen. This is a really good natural finish, beginner friendly, if you're not into full coverage type of foundation. I really like this foundation. So now that we have that, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with concealer. I'm gonna use two concealers, the ColourPop concealer that's with the same Pretty Fresh line, as well as Juvia's Place. So that's another black owned brand. The Juvia's Place one is a little bit more lighter when it comes to the two colors, as well as a little bit thicker. So if you want more of a fuller coverage, then Juvia's Place. If you want more of a natural finish, then the ColourPop. This is my second tube of this ColourPop because it's like my everyday, it is really my everyday concealer. I'm just gonna place it on the areas that I want to highlight. I don't typically do a lot on my chin. I mainly focus it just on these areas. And then the Juvia's Place, different undertone. I don't know if you guys can really see the difference, but it's definitely a different undertone. So for setting powder, I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder. I have two shades. One is in medium and one is in light. So I'm gonna use the light for under the eyes and then medium for the rest of the face. So for bronzer, we're gonna go ahead and bronze with this Morphe Glam Bronze in Trailblazer. It looks like this. And I like to just go in with my bronzer. I love bronzer. Comment down below your favorite makeup product. Like, what do you like to do the most on your face? I remember before I got into foundation, I was bronzing my face up with just concealer. So like that no makeup look trend or whatever, I've been doing that for years before I got into foundations. For blush, I'm gonna go in with this e.l.f. blush. It is in the shade Constantly Bronze. So to like smoke out the bottom of the lash line, you can definitely do it with black. I don't usually put black liner in on my waterline, but you can do that if you want. This is totally up to you. This is just the steps that you can take to pull off that, you know, natural glam look. I'm just gonna take that shade Woke Up like this right here and just smoke out the bottom, because I'm gonna add a pop of color, which is gonna be a gel colored pencil. And so before I add mascara, I'm gonna go ahead with this Ulta. This is the Ulta Beauty Gel Eyeliner in the shade Aqua. So to kind of set that, I'm gonna go in with like a teal shade. This is the LA Girl Pro Artistry eyeshadow palette. And there's a teal in here, I think. It's more of a blue. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and set it with this blue. Last thing for the face is setting spray and highlighter. I'm gonna go in with the Wet n Wild Precious Petals highlighter. Is really bright, honestly. So I'm gonna tread lightly with this one. But first, I have a cream one. This is the Super Shock Cheek highlighter by ColourPop in the shade Wisp. And it's still creamy. I had this for a very long time. Look how that joint just, look at it. Girl. Then I'm gonna take the Wet n Wild and place it on top of what we got going on here. Also gonna place some of this in my inner corner of my eyelid to like brighten it up. I'm gonna take this lip liner. This is the Morphe lip liner in Vibes, and just line my lips. On top of that, I'm gonna go in with this Maybelline Superstay Matte Lipstick in the shade Chai Genius. It's a really pretty nude. And that is your, you know, easy beginner natural glam makeup look with a pop of blue on the bottom of the lash lid. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. It was a pretty like talk through type of tutorial. I hope that the steps were really easy. Let me know some other makeup tutorial type videos you would like to see here on my channel. And until next time, love, peace, and beauty. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.